Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan. No! No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! He was, no, oh, he's still alive! He's still alive! No! Oh, God! Come here. Eat. He went up in the... Eric coming in, like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. it? What is it? What is it? Water orb. I have this. Done. Tabby, go. Whoa. Oh my God.
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the count.
Our marriage.
Microphone check. Microphone check. Check 2 1 2. What you're gonna do, and hopefully stuff is working for you, bars. It's my chair. Mic check, mic check. How we looking? How we sounding? Is everything working? Make sure that is good. Sound alerts. All right, we got mic checks. Okay. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Cool. So if I play music, let me see how that sounds. Might be able to have it here. It has, gosh, it's been what? A week already? A week or two? 2 weeks? Play this. Sounds good here. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Mic check. Happy Wednesday, James. All right. Cool. Hold on. Let me make sure. Everything's on the up and up. Let me see. I got music here. And let's do that. Let me make sure. All looks good. Okay. Happy Visiting Wednesday. Hey, Chica. I see you. What's good? Let me make sure this is good. Okay. All right. It has been a minuet since I live streamed. After like 5 live streams in 1 week, I was like, I need to take a break. All right, we're good. What up, James? What's up, Perez? What's up, Micah? What's up, Robert? What's up, Steffe? What's up, Amelia, Moon Lily? Thank you guys for the mic checks. Prayers. Metatron. Barbara. Hey, subscribe. Hey, Lyro. What is good, Paper Dragon? I see LC as well holding it down per usual. What's good? All right. Sweet. What a week it was. Yeah, bro. So we didn't do our Wizarding Wednesday live stream last week because Sue and I went to celebrate our 15-year anniversary that week. Sadly, it was a week after our actual 15-year anniversary, but that week was just too crazy between final exams for the kids, graduations, our actual anniversary, and our son turning 13. That week was just like, we can't do anything. Like, we can't afford to do anything. So, and it happens to also be the week where we got all the gaming news, from Xbox Showcase to State of Play to Wizarding Wednesday that week to Summer Games Fest to all of the stuff. All the stuff happened. So the week of June 2nd, June 1st through the 7th I streamed, like, all my videos are streams. All my videos are streams. So last week, outside of posting some of our Let's Plays of 007 and Horizon and Batman on our other channel, I was like, no more live streams. And we started football. So like last week is chill, and we went out again. Sue and I went out last Wednesday and Thursday. The kids were at the family's, my in-laws' house,
being babysat while Sue and I had the house to ourselves, hung out, went to a concert actually, Passion Pit. Let me know if you guys know of the band. They were big like around 2008, 10-ish time frame, right when we were dating, around that time anyway. So that was pretty cool to experience. It was packed, a good mix of young peeps and cats our age, which was pretty cool. So we went to that concert, and then we went out to a nice Greek restaurant, which was pretty sweet. We just had a taste for it, and then the next day we went out where we always do thrifting and stuff like that. So it was a nice chill last week. And then I caught up on work this past weekend with streams. So yeah. So happy anniversary. I hope you had a wonderful time. We did. Thank you guys. Hey, Stargazy Tim celebrated 40 months Patronus Squad. Oh my gosh. Passion Pit. Oh my God. Little Big Planet. Cafe Fungus. Bro. Oh my gosh, that's funny you said that, Cafe Fungus. One person, it was, they were taking questions from the audience, and one person asked, have you played Little Big Planet? Because obviously one of their songs is up here. I think it's Sleepyhead is on the game soundtrack. And they say they've never played it, but they get requests to play it from so many people because obviously their song is up there. But I was surprised how many young people knew the band because of Little Big Planet, which is a video game for those of you guys unaware. And so I knew the band because I just followed music back then. But like a lot of people were introduced to the band because of Little Big Planet, which was very funny. So it's funny you brought that up, Cafe Fungus. Passion Pit, yes. Take a Walk is the song I forget. Oh, yes. Take a Walk is a good one. That's a good one. They were amazing live. There was it was a guy who opened for them, Aiden Jones or something like that. He killed it. I've never heard of him, but I've been listening to his stuff like every day since. And we haven't been to the concert in like a minute. So it was pretty cool, like kind of reliving our old dating days, celebrating our 15-year anniversary. So Sleepyhead, yes. I haven't played Little Big Planet in so long, right? Yeah, it was actually pretty cool, Metatron. Appreciate all your hard work, James. Love the Clockwork video. Any plans for Fable 1? Fable 1 is coming this weekend. I'm like slowly getting back into like the content stuff and everything. We just had a game, 7-on-7 game. I was out in like 98 degree heat for just about 3 hours today. We had a little football game since I'm the head coach. So I was kind of running around, holding it together, kind of doing the rules and stuff. It's a 7-on-7 game. So your boy has been like dying because of the heat recently. But yeah. Fable for sure. They did some gameplay stuff. Yeah, it's coming. But Clockwork Revolution, we're going to be hitting that hard. I'm as excited, I think, for that as I am for Fable. Since I only played the first Fable, I haven't played the second or third Fable. But Clockwork Revolution just seems crazy. And out of nowhere, I've gotten like the game director or like developer to comment on like a couple of my videos, and like it's been cool. I was featured in their reaction trailer because they dropped the trailer during the Xbox showcase alongside Fable and Clockwork Revolution. I was featured in that 2 years in a row, and I was like, they're showing XpectoGO some love, and I was like, it's cool because like my excitement and enthusiasm, I guess they noticed it or saw it, and I was just like, yo, like that's awesome. So it's going to be so much to do that year. Yeah. So yeah, the devs are watching for Clockwork Revolution in Exile. Shout out to them. They're watching your boys' content. So we'll see if Playground Games does the same with Fable, because I'm so excited for Fable as well. So, but that being said, we gotta talk. We have to talk about Hogwarts Legacy 2 and this merger that has been approved by the DOJ, Department of Justice, between Paramount and WB Discovery. They approved it. There's still going to be some hurdles Paramount will have to go through to get this thing going. But yeah, LC, I want Hogwarts Legacy 2 now. I want to be able to sit. Yeah, me too. But I kind of want to focus on the questions I have in regards to what's going to happen after the dust settles. When it comes to Hogwarts Legacy 2, specifically Avalanche Software, WB Games as a whole, all of those things. There's a lot of uncertainty, and there's a lot of speculation right now. And I'm going to try to go off of what we know to kind of gauge my judgment, or at least anticipation of what's to come with this merger that, again, is still, even though recently approved, is still could come across some hurdles from state legislatives and stuff. So we're gonna talk about that. Hogwarts Legacy 2 isn't delayed because of the merger. Yeah, I don't want to talk, James. People are saying this might change the landscape a lot. That's why I think we need to talk about it. Yeah, the Paramount sale. I still don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. Yeah. That's why we need to talk about it. That's why I need to talk about it. Because I'm in the same boat, and I feel like we're all in the same boat. And I feel like if we just kind of like go over at least what's been said, what's thrown out there, and even cover some of the rumors regarding that, hopefully that will give us a good indication of possibly what's to come, whether those indications or expectations are merited or not. All we have to go off is information, public information that has been put out there. And at the end of the day, once it's official, we'll need to hear official word from whether it's WB Games or whether it's Avalanche Software, whether it's Paramount, whoever. And so that's where your boy is at right now when it comes to this thing. Because I just saw it the other day. I think it was yesterday. I think they approved it yesterday, and I was just like, I was just getting out of another football game, and I was like, what? Yeah, I think we all should be mentally prepared that this merger will most likely cause delays. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, especially in light of what just happened in Ninja Theory, and I was going to touch on that, Stargazer, with what's going on with Xbox, bro. Oh my gosh, if you guys are not aware, the gaming industry right now, after a huge high just a week ago, a week or two ago, right now, it's like it was here and now it's going here. And I'm just like, it's such whiplash. Like, what is going on? SB Browning, hey, S Browning, what is good? Happy Visiting Wednesday. I'm getting whiplash. I'm watching so many people, Kinda Funny Games podcast, Maddie, like so many, Insider Gaming, a freaking, what's his name from Bloomberg, Jason Schreier posted a video. Like, I'm just like, what is going on right now in the games industry? Like, it's so scary right now. I think we maybe was. Even some of the studios that made announcements for new games are at risk of closure, which is crazy. Exactly, Becky. Xbox, for some reason, always steps on rakes right after the rakes. Oh my gosh, Maddie. The rakes, Cafe Fuckers. Do you personally think this merger could stop Hogwarts Legacy 2 altogether? I mean, not to bury the lead. Honestly, no. If I'm Paramount and I have a game that has sold over 40 million copies, made over $1 billion or $2 billion, and a sequel is coming that is highly anticipated, no. If I'm Paramount, especially if I'm trying to recoup the cost that we just put out there to buy WB, yeah, I don't think it would be wise. I think they could make a lot of money, especially if the game is pretty far along in development. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much has WB already paid? How much has Avalanche already fronted for development of the game? And how much is there left to make sure everything goes smoothly outside of like publishing and stuff like that, you know? Excuse me. So I would say no. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy 2 or even the MMO. The MMO I'm more worried about than Hogwarts Legacy 2, if I'm being honest. So we'll talk about that. James, you should look into the Players Alliance. What's that? Did I miss that, Paper Dragon? So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. And also we got Peeves. Peeves was cast for the Harry Potter TV show. So we'll talk about that. Prestos, what is good? Happy Wizarding Wednesday. Good to see you. So yeah, man, it's a lot, bro. It's just a lot. I was honestly, because I hadn't done any of the research, so I was kind of waiting until today after our game to kind of try and catch up on information. Every article I open, I'm like, okay, I have more questions now. Then another article, I was like, wait, I have even more questions. So, like, what is going on here? To deal with all the stuff you're talking about and have had meetups with state senators and stuff. No, they're currently dealing with the EA sale. Ooh, interesting. I gotta look that up. He's finally really happy with his casting. Me too. This is a lot to unpack. I agree, Danielle. I think Hogwarts Legacy 2 is their best bet to recoup a large amount of what they spent. I wholeheartely agree, Bernice. I wholeheartedly agree. And if I'm Paramount, then I'm not doing that. But the thing, well, you know what? Let's. I'm not even going to bury the lead. We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get some yo's in the chat. Still early in development, games are at risk the most right now. That's why I said the MMO. That's why I said the MMO is the one I'm most scared about. Love the Peeves casting. Yes. So hyped about Peeves. I wish it was Jason Anthony, but either way, I'm still excited. Let me see. Let me make sure. Turn the music down a little bit. All right. So, okay. So real quick. All right, we got yo's in the chat. All right. Let me make sure I blow this up. Cause, bro, minimize this. All right. So this is from Variety. Wait, let's do the latest and greatest. It's your boy James.
And I'm Sue.
And we are XpectoGO bring you guys the latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest. The latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
All right. Mic check. Could Peeves be? I was going to talk about that, Danielle. I was going to talk about that because Peeves talks about stuff that's happened in the past a lot around yeah, I was going to talk about that, but I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on to that thought. But first, I think it was just yesterday. Yeah, June 16th. The top DOJ officials reportedly cleared Paramount Warner Brothers merger before staff lawyers who were leaning towards antitrust lawsuits could object. Reeks of corruption. I won't get in too far into that. Hey, Slim Pickens, thank you so much. Welcome to Patronus Squad. Thank you for the support. Great minds, always there, yeah. Thank you for the support. Excuse me. But this went through yesterday. So literally not even 24 hours. Literally not even 24 hours old, or just over 24 hours. But they kind of talk about all the information in regards to the holdups and how this merger was approved. Senior officials at the Justice Department moved to close on the antitrust investigation into Paramount's $111 billion takeover of Warner Bros. Discovery before the team of lawyers investigating the matter could issue a recommendation, the Wall Street Journal reports. So they were like, yo, you're good. Before everything went down, they were like, you're good. Career lawyers in the DOJ's antitrust division had been leaning towards advising that the department should file a lawsuit seeking to block the merger, and were surprised that DOJ leadership gave the deal the green light per the Journal article. And again, there's other stuff involved politically that people are insinuating or just stating as fact when it comes to this approval and everything. Again, stuff I'm not going to get too much into, especially when it comes to the government, Trump, all this other stuff. But the big thing for me is this and kind of just what it means. So the pending Paramount Warner Brothers Discovery mega merger, as Variety states, would bring typo together Paramount's assets, including CBS News, Paramount Pictures, and Paramount Plus, with Warner Brothers Discovery's HBO and HBO Max, Warner Brothers Pictures, CNN, TNT, TBS, HDTV, and more. Paramount execs, this last part, have said they anticipate achieving more than $6 billion in cost savings through the merger with Warner Brothers Discovery, indicating they would initiate sizable layoffs at the combined company. That last part is a doozy, with the initiation of sizable layoffs at the combined company. So monopoly, yeah, basically. Thank you for the content, bro. Hey, Slim Pickens, thank you for the love and support. Appreciate you. And thanks for being here Wednesday. While we're live, sizable is concerning. Yeah. $6 billion worth, which is insane. $6 billion. Like, you just spent all this money and now you're trying to save money because you spent all this money. Like, I was like, you didn't have this under your pillow? Like, what's going on here? Anyway. And we talked about it earlier. You know they have to recoup the money. You know they have to recoup their losses. Warner Brothers, Discovery was in this position when they acquired Warner Brothers, with a lot of the decisions they were making in regards to some of the cost cuttings. There were layoffs. This was all happening around, 2021, 2022, I want to say. With David Zaslav. David Ellison is now going to be CEO of Warner Brothers and Paramount, since they're going to be combined. And everything seems to be, or seemingly will be, under the Paramount banner, as I have read earlier when it comes to just overall what's going on. If we type in, let's go into let's go here. So let's just Google what happens to Warner Brothers after Paramount merger. So this is an AI overview, which is usually wrong. But they usually have quite some insights and stuff when it comes to that. So it reads, upon closing, the merger will become, the Warner Brothers Discovery will become a part of a massive consolidated media conglomerate held by Paramount CEO David Ellison. There's a lot of Davids. David Zaslav, David Ellison. And then we talked about the cost cuttings, WB's massive debt while creating an entertainment giant. So the restructuring part here, which I can confirm that was in the Variety article and Deadline article here as a reference. That's the part that concerns me when it comes to the restructuring, especially for Hogwarts Legacy 2. And something I forgot happened after all the amazing, crazy announcements we got for the Summer Games Fest last Friday. we actually got information on Paramount doing something that I was not expecting. And it kind of it kind of scared me also when it comes to not just Hogwarts Legacy 2, but WB games in general. And that's the announcement of Paramount Games. This was announced literally, 2 Fridays ago during Summer Games Fest. And I remember when Jeff Keighley had said something about it, and they had announced The Last Ronin with this. And I was like, wait, Paramount just announced their own game studio. What does that mean for WB Games? And again, the more and more I kept looking into this, the more I'm just like, wait, what is going on? Oh, the Harry Potter show does this equality. Yeah. So many people would be let go on WB side and would trickle into Paramount as well. That's concerning. Yep. Agreed, Moonlily. Danielle, why when a company is a quote unquote absorbed, there is always huge layoffs. Maybe if Paramount was being thirsty, they would not have to do any layoffs. Hey, Christian. Hey, Christian, what's good? Excited to play Hogwarts Legacy 2. Always. I wonder if the plan is to absorb WB Games, the Paramount Games, and have it all under one umbrella. So that's the thing. It draws more questions. Because, okay, we know HBO will be absorbed into Paramount Plus, I think. HBO Max will be absorbed into Paramount Plus, even though HBO has been a household name for the longest, but they're trying to make Paramount a big deal, and HBO is a representation of the old guard and all this other stuff. So I get it. Like, if I absorbed a YouTube channel, I would still remain XpectoGO while also having content from that YouTube channel. I get it. From a branding standpoint. But at the same time, if everything's going under that umbrella, apparently WB Games is going to cease to exist, and now it's going to be Paramount Games. So again, more questions. The mass layoffs they mentioned earlier over here in this article, the combination or the restructuring that I know is going to happen with Warner Brothers Discovery after the merger, and then the literal 2-week old announcement of a new Paramount Games. What does this mean for WB Games? What does this mean for the studios under WB Games? Rocksteady, obviously Avalanche Software, WB Montreal, who I can't remember if they were still up or whatever. TT, like all of these developers and studios, what does this mean? Especially a Rocksteady, who was just announced, or at least is reported as rumor or a leak, that they're working on pitching a new Batman game. But does Paramount keep the studio alive? Do they have them work on a Avatar game instead of Batman? Do they make Avalanche Software do not only Harry Potter, but I don't know, a Ninja Turtles or something? They had success with a popular kid-friendly IP. Again, it just brings about more questions than answers. And with the excitement we all have for the possibility of seeing a Hogwarts Legacy 2 trailer at some of the biggest events of the year this past 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, back in the beginning of June, it makes you wonder, us not seeing it could be because they're just not ready. be Paramount in this merger. Paramount that week, again, introduced Paramount Games. And with this merger happening, they might be like, hey, we don't want to announce Hogwarts Legacy 2 until this merger is through, where it doesn't say WB Games. It says Paramount Games. So like you're just playing that. You're making my anxiety go up just a bit. That's where I'm at right now. Because you have WB Games at the opening of Hogwarts Legacy 2. In the trailers, you have Avalanche Software, WB Games. Paramount might be like, yo, until this thing goes through, y'all not dropping anything until it's under us. Now, they are expecting everything to kind of go through and get things going, I believe in September, which is about 3 months away. And is around the same time of Back to Hogwarts Day. But I still think the Game Awards is likely now, especially with Paramount kind of footing the bill and wanting to put their studios or the publisher front and center with The Last Ronin announced that they're making alongside the Avatar fighting game and whatever other stuff. Now I'm like, this changes my trajectory with the trailer drop and everything. Hey, David M. Kelly celebrating 24 months. Patronus Squad was the OG members saying, and I quote, "Hey guys, well, 2 years flew by quickly. Love you all. David K., formerly known as Potterhead Mando." Okay. Changed it. Okay. The artist formerly known as Prince. I don't know how I feel about Paramount, says LC. Agreed. I'm going to take a vodka shot every time you say WB Games or Paramount. Anything y'all here. Like me from the flow up, push me to the side. Hogwarts Legacy 2 is okay and coming soon. Hey, honestly, Smith, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bud. I'm with you. Ryan, what is good? We need at least a trailer though for Hogwarts Legacy 2. We don't even have an announcement trailer yet. Perez, for sure. But you don't want to announce it. Paramount might be like, yo, don't announce this thing until it's under us. Don't show nothing until it's under us. And honestly, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is the only confirmed game I can think of that WB Games is working on, that we know is in active development. Everything else has come off as a pitch. The Batman game, the next Lego game, what else? What, a mobile combat game or something along those lines? WB did announce, did WB have something else announced recently? He always cracked me up. I do what I can, David. I do what I can. Oof, not the update I was hoping for, says Ryan. Yeah. We need it. But so I'm like, what is going on? Column, what is good? Happy Visiting Wednesday. Good to see you. So I'm honestly like distraught. And like the more I look into Paramount Games, especially, because I had a couple of links over here. Yeah, this was the IGN one. This was the IGN article, also, which was just recent. Priorities, right? IGN, Paramount Games is extremely interested in making video games based on Taylor Sheridan's various TV shows, including Yellowstone, Tulsa King, and Lioness. Now, this might not affect the developers. This could affect the developers under WB, because this is a priority. Paramount Plus is known for Yellowstone. I love the clips. I don't have Paramount Plus, so I haven't watched all of it, but the clips I've watched have been awesome. But this is a popular show. And the fact that Paramount Games is like, this is a priority. This was posted last week, June 11th. The fact that this is like a priority, can you imagine them like, hey, Rocksteady, we want you to do a Yellowstone game. Like, what is going on here? Like, why is that a top priority? Like, I'm sorry. Like, those shows I hear are good, very popular. I don't know if that crosses over. So now I'm like, who's the decision making now? Like, after all of this, WB and Paramount merger approved by the DOJ yesterday, confirmed. Huge layoffs coming, sizable layoffs, $6 billion worth coming, confirmed, both by Variety and Deadline. And the recent announcement of a Paramount Games, knowing that HBO will no longer exist and it will now just be Paramount Plus. If that's the case, we now know possibly that WB Games won't exist and it would just be Paramount Games. But now in the Paramount Games, the decision making is we want to prioritize Tulsa King, Yellowstone, Tulsa King, and other video games. We want to prioritize these. And to me, I don't think there's a crossover. I don't think that meshes together. The Yellowstone audience is usually older. I'm in that group. I mean, I know I'm older, but I think I'm in that group. We're all gamers, but I was like, wait, what? Who's making this decision? I know they're trying to make the brand, the IP strong and everything, but like, what? If they pull any talent from WB to work on these, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Let Rocksteady do DC. Let Lego do anything. Let them do another Harry Potter game. Let Avalanche do Harry Potter. But if they pull any of those studios from WB, because you know they're going to close studios. You know they're going to be layoffs. They confirmed it. That's coming. And especially with Netflix saying what they said in regards to WB Games kind of like not making a dent when it came to their initial value of WB. Bro, WB Games is the first thing I'm looking at when it comes to layoffs, when it comes to sizable layoffs, quote unquote. And you want to make these type of games? We're all unk now. Exactly. We have a RDR and RDIP already done Yellowstone the same way. But that's, bro, Red Dead and Red Dead Redemption 2. That's Rockstar. That's Rockstar. Why based off what I understand from Yellowstone, the draw wasn't necessarily seeing farmers. Like, what, you going to go around as a cowboy and fight corporate America from taking over your farmland to make a resort / airport? Is that the part of the game? Like, most of the stuff from Yellowstone, from what I've seen, from what fans have stated, is the people, are the characters. So what, we get to play, what's his name now? Like Kevin Costner's character or any other character? Like, I don't understand. Like, or you go back in time to when the ranch, when the Duttons, whatever their names were first made. Like, but either way, hey, you can make the game. It's your IP, it's your brand. Like, you can do whatever you want. What does this mean for Avalanche Software? What does this mean for Rocksteady? What does this mean for DC, Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones? What does this mean? Especially if these are priorities according to IGN. If these are priorities, are you going to actually let them cook? Are you going to actually let them develop? We don't know. Now, they might have created Paramount Games to kind of give you guys a glass half full situation. They might have created Paramount Games because they want a gaming division. in anticipation of absorbing WB Games, in anticipation of making a Harry Potter game, i.e. Hogwarts Legacy 2, Hogwarts Legacy MMO. That could be the glass half full situation. Because again, this was just announced, June 5th, the Paramount Games. So that could be the glass half full situation. But at the same time, what studios, what talent, what games that are not actively in development yet are you cutting off now? I.e. the Hogwarts Legacy MMO. I.e. whatever Rocksteady's trying to pitch. After the disaster that was Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Like, what does this look like now? What are they prioritizing? WB, and that's the thing, like, they were focused on their IPs. Paramount Games has Ninja Turtles featured because they're making The Last Ronin, which was a huge pop at the Summer Games Fest. Obviously, the Avatar and Last Airbender fighting game. Outside of anything else, they got SpongeBob and so many other stuff. Like, you just, whatever. But are they going to prioritize those or the stuff that was under WB? Because remember, restructuring is happening. And WB had just restructured, what was it, last year? With new leadership? Again, it just brings more questions. I can play the what if game all day. But that's the point. We don't know what this looks like. And the key word being sizable layoffs, you can't tell me you're not worried about WB Games. Especially what's going on right now with Xbox. With new leadership, which WB Games will have. Like, have y'all seen what's happening with Xbox? Like, have y'all seen what's going on with Xbox right now? They announced the Senua game, knowing that the studio Ninja Theory, though, that made it could be on the chopping block to hopefully help investors outside of Xbox pick them up. Hey, we like them, but we got to get rid of them to cut costs because we're not making any money. We have to cut costs. That sounds like what Paramount Games is going to have to do. You don't know what's going on with Xbox? To quote a famous 80s movie, greed is good. WB's fault, should have never sold and tried to recruit money. Facts. Becky, my glass half empty thought is this company has zero idea about what it takes to make the dispute games, and we know how bad that can go. Yeah. They don't know how to. This is new, James. Xbox is in shambles. I know. Micah, real quick. So I'm not going to assume all of you guys know what's going on. So I'm going to bring it up. Let me see if I can find an article for you guys. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Was it the Bloomberg? This is from Jason Schreier. XR is okay. So, coming off of the Xbox showcase, which I think for the last 3 years or so, they've had the best. They've won like Summer Games Fest week, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. A lot of people say they thought the State of Play was a better one, better than the Xbox showcase with Wolverine and the God of War game, Lao Fei or whatever. And some people think Summer Games Fest was best. The way they had the Silent Hill games and obviously Final Fantasy Revelation and all this other stuff. So, yeah. But I thought they had a great showcase. I think they've had the best showcase, and most of those games I'm more interested in than some of the other ones outside of like Final Fantasy VII remake or Revelation. But after this huge, amazing showcase that was well received by everybody, people watching, fans who were at the event, even pessimistic fans or in the gaming industry who are like, Xbox had a good showcase. What was it? June 7th, I believe. Like 2 Sundays ago. We co-streamed it. Feel free to check it out. Everybody thought Xbox was quote unquote back. Xbox was doing it. They announced exclusives, something they haven't announced since Starfield in 2023. Even that was a lie. They announced, what was it, exclusives? Gears of War E-Day, and Clockwork Revolution, game I'm very excited about. One of my most anticipated games, definitely top 3 most anticipated games of 2027. But you heard Asha Sharma, who's head of Xbox, and the CEO of Microsoft, all kind of break down like, hey, trouble's coming. We're going to have to make some decisions. And I'm just going to say, because I won't get too technical in regards to, let's just say every $100 they spent, they've only made like 3 cents on the dollar of it. Or like $30 on it. So every dollar they spent, they've made only like 3 cents of it, or whatever it's. They say it's like 3% revenue or whatever. I can't remember the technical term, but anyway, they're not making money. Xbox is not making money. There's even been hints from the Microsoft CEO that Xbox needs to, like, how do I say this? Be able to stand on their own. There's rumors going out there based off what the Microsoft CEO said that Xbox would be their own entity, and Microsoft is going to be done with them because they've invested so much. Because Xbox is not making any money. There's rumors that Xbox could revert the Project Helix thing from it being a PC and console hybrid to possibly just being a console because of RAM and storage prices right now. And that's just Xbox. On top of, they just announced a studio closing. The team that made Midnight? Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I'm tired. South of Midnight. Let's get that game. The team that made that, a game that won a bunch of awards, that was critically acclaimed, had a pretty good score on Metacritic, I believe, somewhere in the mid to 80s. It just didn't make any money. Studio shut down. And they said there's going to be more. So the team that made, that's currently making Blade is on the chopping block alongside the team that's making Ninja Theory. That's making Senua, that was announced during the Xbox showcase. And there's rumors from Jason Schreier here, who works in Bloomberg, that they're on the chopping block alongside others. They've even said other companies, like other developers, like a Bethesda, is not safe. They said nobody is safe. Nobody. Now, keep in mind, they also said they'll focus on their major IPs. And Bethesda has two of their biggest and major IPs, which is Fallout and Elder Scrolls. But they're probably going to chop that. They're probably going to cut at least a percentage of Bethesda. And they said they were going to send all these other studios to help move those games forward so they can make money. Because we haven't had an Elder Scrolls game since, 2011? Which was, Skyrim? I think that came out in 2011. Same with Fallout. Fallout's been a minute. Fallout 4. So, it's bad. And they say it's going to happen next month in July. According to Jason Schreier, it reads, as I reported in Bloomberg last week, massive layoffs are coming to Xbox at the end of Microsoft's fiscal year, June 30th. As I reported in Bloomberg this week, studios such as Compulsion, the makers of South of Midnight, which I mentioned earlier, and Double Fine, the maker of Kin and Keeper, and Ninja Theory, the makers of Hellblade, are all currently in negotiations with Xbox to figure out what's next, because all of them are on the chopping block. And those are just the 3 that I've confirmed so far. I know this is Jason Schreier. He's really reliable. I know that there are other studios in trouble. I know the layoffs are about to hit the entire organization in a huge way. End quote. What's happening is going to be pretty brutal, was the words he used. The word bloodbath, end quote, has been thrown around among people that I talk to who know what's happening. It's going to be bad. So, my anxiety, all this stuff when it comes to just games in general, projects I'm excited about. I know GTA is coming. Everybody's excited about that. I know Wolverine. I'm not as excited as people are for GTA 6. I'm excited about Wolverine, Phantom Blade Zero. Sony is good right now. Sony's fine. Their hardware is kind of keeping them up. But Xbox doesn't have hardware right now. Like, Microsoft/Xbox, hardware-wise, sales-wise, is only selling like a third of what PlayStation and maybe like even smaller than that with Nintendo right now. So they can't make any money off the hardware and software. I don't know what games they're making a lot of money off of. Because all the games they released last year, especially the big ones, Outer Worlds 2, Grounded made them some money. I'm sure there was other ones, South of Midnight, even Avowed. They didn't make them any money. And those were all on other platforms as well. So gaming in general right now is pretty tense. And now you have this mega merger with Paramount and WB. The same WB games that lost a little over $400 million just 2 years ago because of Suicide Squad, Multiverses, Quidditch Champions you could throw in there. That same WB games that also had, 3 studio closures in 2025. That same WB games could be in real trouble. Could be in real trouble. The games outside of Lego Batman this past month received well. Sales wise, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I love it. It's amazing. Shout out to WB. Send me a copy. It's just the uncertainty right now. It's just the uncertainty that's pretty scary. And again, let me emphasize, I hope and I would assume, just from a marketing and fiscal standpoint, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be safe. But games that are currently in development or early in development, or at least being pitched right now, I don't know, bro. What's up, Zeev? At this point, I wonder if studios will become separate again. Going back to Xbox, there's been a lot of talks of those studios going independent. But then they have to make money. Then they have to find a publisher. So going independent, yeah, it may give you a life jacket. But if you're in shark infested waters, based off of how much money you make, that game you're making better be a banger, or the studio's either going to get cut or massive layoffs within the studio. So independent isn't necessarily an automatic like, oh, you're in good hands or you should be good. It's not necessarily. It's harder to be independent. We don't have financial backing. It's harder, which is why so many studios or developers try to go under an umbrella. Because under umbrella, all tide, a big tide raises all ships. If you have like Xbox, for example, if you have like a Fable or Clockwork Revolution or Gears kind of pop off and making money, now you have extra money to kind of do some, you know, creative, artsy type games and projects that aren't necessarily sellers, but would be interesting on an Xbox Game Pass, for example. Xbox, like, we can't even do that. The amount of money they're making, like, we can't even do that. So again, just going off of all that information I've stated and what's honestly been happening in the last 24 to 48 hours in the gaming industry, the uncertainty is what's killer. We need more Capcoms. Bro, Capcom is on a legendary run right now. Legendary run. Hello from New York City, Lauren. Independent is risky and they sometimes have to crowdfund projects. Exactly, Moon Lily. It's not easy and delays projects because of this. Exactly, Moon Lily. Let me see. The reason why don't compare the news to this stuff. James is bringing more negative news to our Potter Watch episode during the second. Travis, that was funny. W comment. Just sell Avalanche, Paramount to somebody that will do Hogwarts Legacy right. I mean, Avalanche is doing it right. It's just, if they let them cook, Paramount would just be the publisher. But I think best case scenario, I think everything is just going to be delayed until the restructuring is set. Because David Blackburn, head studio over at Avalanche Software, and the team, they now going to have to answer to new leadership. So I think things are just going to be delayed until that leadership is established, until that publishing is good to go and the marketing is good to go. I think everything is like on hold right now, especially if they just approved the merger. I think everything is just on hold now, because now you got to start rebranding. What? Avalanche Software is no longer Avalanche WB Games on LinkedIn. You can't have a huge WB sign in the studio now, which they do have. Like, now you have to rebrand. Like, there's just so much red tape you had to go through now. Once this merger just got approved yesterday. On top of, okay, we got to look at the books. What are we going to cut? Who are we going to cut? What are we going to get rid of? So, and I promise I didn't want to talk about bad news, but I know some of you guys have been following the news, and whenever like stuff like this happens, I take solace in talking with you guys and kind of just sharing my thoughts and hearing even you guys' thoughts. Whether it's confirming what I think or kind of like shedding new light on what I think. I enjoy not just having this in my head and kind of just like letting the thoughts kind of like run around. I enjoy kind of just talking. So I apologize if this comes off as a negative Nancy or a Debbie Downer skit from SNL. But I'm just being honest with you guys. And I just wanted to get this off my chest and kind of just share, like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm worried. I'm hopeful. Worried. From the people I follow online, who's at Avalanche Software, who's at WB Games, who's tied to them in some way, shape, or form. Everything seems to be business as usual, even with the Hogwarts Legacy MMO. So that was encouraging. But again, this was just approved yesterday. So a lot can change in 24 hours. We just want to fly in Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, nice. Yeah, but better to talk about things and mentally prepare for these changes. This way we won't be too disappointed with delays. Agreed, Moon Lily. Will they scratch Hogwarts Legacy 2 altogether or just delay? Because it sounds dead in the water to me as a novice listener. Smith, great question. I can only go off what I think they should do based off what they've proven to be a priority. They being Paramount Skydance. And I don't think they would scrap Hogwarts Legacy 2 altogether. I just think it would be delayed. Just for branding, marketing, restructuring of leadership, all those things. That's what I think. Scrapping it, especially with the progress they've made the past couple of years. And again, a game that has made over $1 billion in the first year alone after its release. That would, if you're trying to make money, if you're trying to cut costs, if you're trying to recoup that $111 billion you just spent to buy WB, it helps to have something that can give you at least $1 billion of that money that you just spent. And that thing is Hogwarts Legacy 2. Or at least Hogwarts Legacy in theory. I'm bummed that the new community manager hasn't been using this quiet time to be in Discord, getting to know the fans. But I also understand. Again, Paper Dragon, because he has been quiet. Cody, shout out to Cody over at Avalanche Software. He has been quiet. He's not even on Reddit. He's not even asking questions like, what are you guys most excited about? What are you looking forward to? Not even engaging with the community right now. And I just think that's because of the shakeup that's going on right now. And hey, it also could be just they're not ready to do anything. They're not ready to post anything. And he's like, I'm not going to go out there and be present if I know we're not going to post our first trailer until December or something. You know what I'm saying? Because like folks like me, you'll see him being active and you'll be like, yo, something's coming. So it could be just, hey, we don't have anything to say yet, but we're excited to show it when we're ready. I've actually been talking to a community manager on another project, and knowing when this project is released, I'm surprised how active this community manager is. So again, he could just be quiet because they don't have anything to do or have anything to say yet. Or the merger could be hindering things. But talking to the couple of community managers for other games that are coming out soon, within the next year or two, it's interesting how quiet he's been. Especially with their social media. So now I have something to compare it with outside of Chandler. And it's just, how much you want to bet this merger has something to do with how quiet they were? How much you want to bet their lack of presence during one of the biggest weeks for gaming has something to do with this merger? Because the merger got approved 2 weeks after the Game Fest. So it just makes you wonder. Again, I'm drawing conclusions based off of the evidence I have and based off of how other people are moving. Not necessarily saying I'm correct. Not necessarily saying I'm wrong. All I'm saying is I'm making an educated guess based off of those things, which is what I always do. I don't just go out here and just throw stuff, say stuff. It's always based off of what we know, and I try to draw conclusions from there. No. You know, I gotta be careful how I talk. Yeah, because things were gearing up and then nothing. Exactly, Paper Dragon. Exactly. And don't blame me for the gearing up either. Like I was writing it. You can blame me. You can blame me for the gearing up, but it wasn't based off of substantial evidence. It was based on a lot of stuff that was happening, a lot of hirings, a lot of movement from WB and Avalanche. So I hope he's quiet because he's a silent cooker, not worried at this point. Yeah, for sure, Nately. That's the glass half full. Hello, what have I missed? Melissa, you missed a lot. I'm going to be upfront with you. I would just rewind it and try to catch up, but you missed a lot. It would be the height of stupidity to get rid of $1 billion grossing game in a company who is bleeding funds out like they are. Agreed, Steffe. Well said. Development is early. 3 years is basically a foundation. 2028 to 2030 release date is plausible. Sledge, always. And based off of what JB Perret said, 2027, 2028 was that release window concerning, and I quote, the return to some of their biggest franchises. And if that's the window they gave, again, this is before the merger. If that's the window WB Games has given for some of their biggest franchises, I mean, their biggest franchise right now is Hogwarts Legacy. It doesn't even come close. There's not an Arkham game right now. They're pitching that, or at least a different Batman game. And you just had Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. What, Mortal Kombat game? Yeah, sure. I don't think Game of Thrones. It's Hogwarts Legacy. So that release window is 2027, 2028, according to official sources. And everybody forgets, it's easier to make a sequel now that you have the blueprint, now that you have the bare bones of the game based off of the information, the assets, and all the tools you had for the first game. It was what 2.5 years in between Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, which a lot of people thought would be a DLC. And then like 5 years total for Spider-Man 2. Same with what God of War 2018. And then we got Ragnarok in 2022. That 4 to 5 year mark is usually what we've seen, at least recently, with recent single player AAA games. For February 2027 is the 4 year mark. So 2028, 2030, yeah, all of that's plausible. All of these dates are plausible. But don't sleep on the 2027, 2028 date either. Which again was said by JB Perret. But now could have changed because of what is happening with this merger. And again, the rebranding of Avalanche. Is it Paramount Avalanche instead of WB Avalanche? The rebranding of WB Games. The new leadership now. Who they're going to answer to. Who's going to approve the decision makings. On top of them having to answer to Wizarding World and J.K. Rowling when it comes to the use of the IP that is Harry Potter. So, how we doing? Joe, just catching up on all the news that is going on when it comes to this merger with Paramount and the Xbox news, needless to say. So, Cook, James, cook. Thank you, Danielle. I try to do a lot of cooking. I do have an apron. I should start just bringing my apron when I'm in here cooking. If I get like, I'll make cook emojis, and that would be my cue to put on my apron when I'm going on a rant and like just cooking. Soon James is going to have his own AI and analyzing some industry clues 24/7. Man, I just got this right here. I just got this. I don't think I need anything else. Throw caution into the wind, just throw it out against the wall, says LC. I'm gonna have to take a rage stroll through the Forbidden Forest. Do it. Go to Forbidden Forest and Hogwarts Legacy. The problem is they're not exactly an open book, so when or will we hear anything from them, these new owners? Yeah. And honestly, like, I respect the silence more so than what Xbox has been doing. Saying one thing and then doing another thing. I think it was Aaron Greenberg earlier this year said they weren't going to have massive layoffs after a leaker said there was massive layoffs coming. I think it was in February. And then confirmed. July is going to have massive layoffs at the end of the fiscal year for Xbox. Marketing will suffer tremendously if they don't ride the excitement for the Harry Potter series and promote the game at season 1 finale. Moon Lily, I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I think Hogwarts Legacy as a brand, just based off how people react to these fake leaks and fake rumors and just fake posts, I think Hogwarts Legacy is fine. They don't need the TV series. Yes, there's some overlap for sure, but gamers aren't watching the Harry Potter series. Casual gamers, hardcore gamers, they only know about the movies. And I don't think these gamers are getting a HBO Max, well now Paramount Plus subscription to watch the Harry Potter series. Hogwarts Legacy is its own entity right now, especially within the gaming sphere. And now within the Harry Potter sphere. I think it's its own entity and it doesn't need this series to market because it's so big. Because you have to also remember, Hogwarts Legacy 2 Hogwarts Legacy was the only new thing Harry Potter wise we were getting outside of the Portkey Games titles like Wizards Unite, Hogwarts Mystery, Puzzles and Secrets, and all this other stuff. And before that, what, Lego Harry Potter? Because what, the last movie was what, 2012? So there's been a void in regards to new Harry Potter media. Yeah, you had the theme parks and the studio tours and stuff like that. But Hogwarts Legacy came and just like put Harry Potter back on the map in regards to the casuals. In my opinion. In my opinion. So Fable's going to be awesome. Yes, Fable's going to be amazing. Time notice. Thank you, Stargazer. Dang, that was quick. That was quick. Yeah, I could care less about the TV show. Sorry, mate. I'm just letting you know. I just like, there's a lot of people like that who support Crow said. As far as Paramount goes, they have never had a $1 billion game or anything close. TBS, I think even for Paramount, it would be hard to ignore games like Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat that pull that kind of money. Agreed. So again, like, as I stated, like, first off, like, my stance is I think Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be safe. I think we got answers in regards to why we possibly didn't see anything during this Summer Games Fest week from Hogwarts Legacy 2. And I think we got answers in regards to why they've been so quiet. But also, I've been speculating because of this merger that just got approved yesterday. Still, They could face some hurdles, but it has been approved by the Department of Justice. This also adds credence to a possible delay for Hogwarts Legacy 2 because of restructuring, because of rebranding now, because of the red tape and new publishing methods that Avalanche Software will have to go through to start promoting Hogwarts Legacy 2. That Cody will have to start to go through for Hogwarts Legacy 2. We Doom ranted for it. I think Hog Legs is safe. Yeah, for sure. It's just delayed. Get the boy some veggies. He is cooking, says that. I subscribed to you at the start when you were tiny. Hogwarts Legacy was one of the best games I've played. Sledge Tax, thanks for showing love back in the day and following still to this day. Appreciate it. This is just how life is, says Lauren. When a company says they won't have massive layoffs, that means they will have massive layoffs. Been there, done that. I was a victim of such lies in the past. Speaking from experience, Lauren says. That's tough. Exactly. It's the only new thing. Yeah. Repackaging, exactly. I don't know. Paramount's talking about a Yellowstone game. I don't know if they have that. It's the support crow. Joe, I literally... I literally was just talking about this from that IG. I was literally just talking about that IGN article because I was like, who in their right minds thinks that's going to sell as a game? I don't think there's an audience for it. I was literally just talking about that, Joe. This article right here. As a priority. As a priority. Also remember, this Department of Justice won't be the Department of Justice in 2 years. Good point, Smith. And red tape can take 2 years or more to work out. That is true. Which could reset everything also. But that is a very, very valid point, Smith. Merlin's not, please. So yeah, I don't know if I trust their decision making. If these are priorities... I loved what I saw from The Last Ronin. If you guys haven't read it, that graphic novel, check it out, from the Ninja Turtles. But priority? Unless they do like a Hogwarts Legacy and go back to the Duttons early on or something. I don't know, bro. A priority? Practice? This guy's such a vibe, but a fun one. Hey, appreciate it, Sledge. Red Dead players might check it out, but it's the game that won't retain players long term. Yeah. And I mean, hey, what do I know? It could be popping. I just don't see an audience for it. Because they're trying to go off brand recognition, IP recognition. And so I think there's a lot more people my age and older who watch this show, more so than the young birds, maybe. Or kids younger than me in their like late 20s or whatever. Because I was like, Yellowstone is also a mature show. This doesn't have that like broad appeal. But hey, they might figure they got the kids shows locked down with the SpongeBob, Avatar: The Last Airbender fighting game, which I don't think is going to sell that much, and whatever other stuff, SpongeBob or something. James, make your own game, Newton friends, bro. Your gut was right in the past. I trust it, says. I hope it's right now as well. I never did have any interest in RDR games. To me, it was always Grand Theft Pony Old West Edition. I still need to play those games because everybody says it's one of, if not the best open world games ever. Red Dead 2 specifically is what I heard. I watched it all and wouldn't translate it to a game very well at all, says Arrow. So we have a person who's watched all of it and says it doesn't feel like it's a good transition to gaming as a medium. I only watched the shorts, to be honest. Moonlighted, me too. I don't have Paramount Plus. They need to do more games with DC. I know. And that's why I was worried. I was like, will they pull the talent from a Rocksteady or whoever under the WB banner to work on these type of games? Like, what studios do they have working on them? I don't even know what studios they have under their banner now that I think about it. Joe says, my concern about Paramount, aside from other stuff, is that gaming is a small part of their focus. Entertainment in general is a small part of their focus. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. And I even referenced the Netflix value meter when it came to WB games. And didn't register at all. And again, like, WB games, they had a huge hit, like, in a negative way recently, losing over almost $500 million in 2024. Loss of over 100, almost $500 million. Excuse me. Like, that was their last thing. So much so that they restructured last year. Cut out, what, 2-3 studios? Cut Wonder Woman development. So, in my opinion, WB Games is not in a healthy spot as a merger is coming in. And the only bright spot has been Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy. And the potential of a Rocksteady. Because you can chalk up the multiplayer shooter thing with Suicide Squad to leadership. You can always say, hey, David Zaslav made us. Not David Zaslav. David Haydad. All the leadership at WB named David Zaslav, David Haydad, previous president of WB Games. Well, JB Perrette now is the president. But David, what's his name, is now the new leader at for WB from Paramount. Anyway, that's beside the point. Voldy and Injustice 3 could be a thing. True. I've also watched all 3 in the series in the Yellowstone universe, says Steffe. Yellowstone scenes was my least favorite of the 3. Interesting. Because isn't Madam what's her name in the like 14 something whatever show? That's like based in the actual like Wild West, I thought. Oh yeah, I heard Supergirl suffered through huge cutting. Yeah. And I heard James Gunn might leave with the new leadership too. It's a priority because everyone who played won't be around much. Good Lord, Smith. Yeah. So, but let's end it on some positive news. Let's end it on some positive news. Let's get some yos in the chat. Also, Joe, I gotta DM you, bro. I've missed like 8 to 10 notifications in my Discord. And I have not. This is chat. This might be like my first time being on my computer like this week. Outside of, because I had scheduled all my gameplay stuff. What, Saturday? Friday and Saturday, I had hit it hard recording gameplay. But this is my first time being on my computer. So, everybody in the Discord who at me or DM'd me, apologies. I will be catching back up tonight and tomorrow, and I'm off Fridays. So, we're gonna have some fun. But let's get some good news. Sending 12 DMs right now. Do it. Send me the DMs. I'm going to be checking them tonight and tomorrow. But some good news on the Harry Potter TV show front. We have Peeves finally officially announced and confirmed. So shout out to Peeves. Let's get Peeves in the chat. We finally get to see the poltergeist who was criminally removed from the movies. Now confirmed, being played by Peter, I can't even pronounce it. Serafinowicz, I believe is how it's pronounced. Confirmed via Variety. More details from Wizarding World Direct, friend of the channel. Let me close these. Who says, after decades of Potterheads lamenting Peeves the Poltergeist's absence from the original film series, HBO has officially confirmed that the mischievous ghost will make his long-awaited live-action debut, and the actor stepping into the role is the brilliant choice. Peter Serafinowicz has been cast as Peeves the Poltergeist in HBO's upcoming Harry Potter series, Variety reports. Who is Peter Serafinowicz? Who is he? If the name rings a bell, it should. Serafinowicz is a multi-talented British actor and comedian with extraordinary range from blockbuster villainy to beloved animation genre. Fans will recognize him from Darien Sale in Guardians of the Galaxy 2024. Oh, okay. And as the voice of Darth Maul in episodes 1, Phantom Menace. I didn't know that. I just remember it was, what's his name? Ray, whatever, who played Darth Maul. I know he was a voice. He most recently appeared in the 2025, that's a range, actually. Guardians of the Galaxy and Darth Maul. Anyway, appeared in 2025 live-action remake of How to Train Your Dragon, and TV viewers may know him as Edgar Covington. He is in Parks and Rec. His voice also credits. Okay. Yo, he's going to kill it. Also includes Big Daddy in both Sing films. In short, this is a man who knows how to inhabit larger-than-life characters with wit, menace, and charm. Exactly what Peeves demands. Yeah. Oh, he's going to kill it. He's going to kill it. Not sure with pronunciation, Jace. Oh, I got it right. Okay, let's go. Thoughts? That's why I like reading articles. When he broke down like what he's been in, I was like, yo, for readers of J.K. Rowling's books, Peeves is an institution. The crackling, rule-breaking poltergeist haunts the corridors at Hogwarts through all 7 novels, causing chaos in every turn, delighting readers. And something Danielle had brought up because I saw this was announced. When did they announce this? June 15th. So this was literally like Monday. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, Peeves could be a great connection also between. Now, narratively, I don't know how he would fit between Hogwarts Legacy 2 and this TV series. Because honestly, all Peeves needs to say, because Peeves did a lot of like talking about what's happened in the past, referencing, Apraxia Mole and all those things that he did. Like all the stuff you hear Peeves will say in the game, in the Hogwarts Legacy game, the first one, all that's from the books, and the mentions and all this other stuff. And so he could drop a line or two about, or a rhyme or two, or a bar or two, talking about our character from Hogwarts Legacy, or in Hogwarts Legacy 2 and 3, in regards to our adventures, or what we did, or how we saved Hogwarts, or the first Battle of Hogwarts, possibly, under the school, in the ancient magic chamber, whatever, the storage, when we had to fight what's his name. So I think that's definitely a possibility. Interesting. I just hope he's colorful. We actually saw, he's not going to be colorful because we saw this. Yeah, because I remember this from the Harry Potter, Finding Harry Potter. I remember this from that. Hey, Benny and the Jets. Thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you. Happy Wizarding Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and thanks for trusting us as content and hopefully entertainment for you. Appreciate that. Randrock. Thank you, Perez. Randrock. See you, Steph. Early dinner. See you. Enjoy dinner. See you, Steph. Thanks for holding it down. So, thanks for the call back. Oh yeah, always. I try to do that. Sometimes it doesn't land. But I forgot how grounded this TV show is going to be. So it might not be as colorful as the one we got in, obviously, Hogwarts Legacy. But I think nonetheless, the direction they're going, it seems to fit. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about this look. But the actor is going to embody it either way. So that's exciting. We get to see Peeves. I hope he's hilarious. I hope he's annoying. I hope it's all the things and all the emotions we all had when reading about him or listening listening to his antics in the audiobook. So there was, oh yeah, we got some information from Lox Pratt as well yesterday. The new Draco Malfoy, bro. Yeah, he's one of my favorite castings. Lox, the new Draco, he's one of my favorite. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. We just need to replace Jenny. God, I wish, what was it, Gracie Coltrane or whatever the actress name was, who was originally cast as Ginny. I wish she was still there, because I thought she was perfect. She was one of my favorite castings. Lox Pratt as Draco Malfoy was one of my favorites. And Alistair Stout as Ron was one of my favorites as well. For sure. Like, those three were my standouts of the kids, adults or professors. John Lithgow, especially after seeing his work. Gosh, bro. Yeah. John Lithgow, I was like, I think he's the only non-Brit that has a major role that I recall right now. And I was like, yeah, him as Dumbledore, perfect. Even, what's her name, who's playing Molly Weasley. I was like, perfect. And again, I've had more confidence in the people behind the camera who are making decisions in the writing and the cinematography and the fashion, clothing design and everything. I've had more confidence in that, which is why I have confidence in this show overall. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I heard that was a fan art. I could be wrong. That picture was actually from the Finding Harry Potter documentary. So if it's fan art that they chose the show for whatever reason, then that would be an interesting take by WB, especially Wizarding World and knowing how meticulous they are. As a person who has worked with both of them, they are very meticulous. Not a lot gets by them. Not a lot. Especially Wizarding World. So, I don't know. Either way. Please let that be true. I just saw Avowed 2 was... I don't care what anybody say. Avowed is amazing. Anyway. Also, Hans Zimmer composing the music would be amazing. Yep. The fact that they got Hans is going to be clutch. So, hey, we're about to wrap up too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Look who's made an August appearance. Look at the suit emotes.
Which is this one?
Yeah, it's this one. Not that one. It's this one.
I'll just direct this one the whole time.
Not that one. This one.
This one. Not that one.
This one. You're pointing at right now. Not that one.
Got
it. But yeah. Third Rock from the Sun is Dumbledore. Oh my god. Third Rock from the Sun.
I prefer Harry and the Hendersons' dad. Whatever his name was.
How old is that movie?
A million.
Whenever you say that, I was like, I haven't thought about that movie in a long time.
I'm never not thinking about Harry and the Hendersons.
Who remembers Harry and the Hendersons?
Everybody watching this remembers Harry and the Hendersons. It's one of like 5 movies I watched when I was a child. 1987. It's a nice fresh pop culture reference.
Oh my god!
Ya.
That thing is almost 40 years old next
Paper
year.
Dragon remembers. He was a good Winston Churchill also. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. He's aged 5 years just now.
Hey.
Like I said, we're all on status. Agreed, Elsie.
Hey.
87.
Mr. Henderson, Rita. That's a great way to refer to the dad on Harry and the Hendersons.
Right.
Hi, Micah. Danelle remembers. Oh, he would be so terrifying on a Twilight Zone episode, Tim. I don't want to see it. I already know. I know enough.
No. I already know.
I don't want to see it. I can't handle it.
I mean, you were close, Becky, with the 90s.
I thought it was 90s also. Because I watched it in the 90s.
Well,
when I was a tiny infant baby.
I was about to say,
I'm pretty much too young for the 90s, probably.
You were either not born or whatever when that thing came out, so... I'll be 40 this Sunday. Hey, Broccoli! Welcome to the 40s Club.
Hey, Broccoli. You remember
Happy early birthday.
Excellent. He was Prince Farquaad.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned this and forgotten it a couple times. Every time I hear that, I'm really surprised and delighted. I'm glad that I keep forgetting because it's a joy to learn it each time that I learn it.
He was Prince Farquaad. Like, the dude has range. Like, at the end of the day, he has range.
He's gonna be great.
He's the Rock from the Sun in the 90s. Oh, I remember.
Were you Avowed too?
I know.
What?
I know. This just came up. It's from Gameverse, so it's take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had already talked about it.
I hadn't.
Oh, sorry.
I had just I had
warning.
I had mentioned it just in passing because I was paused. I was like, "Ooh, this is what I said about Avowed 2." But for those of you guys don't know, that has been Sue's main game the past year and a half. I want to say
I went for a long time without playing any video games.
Yeah. But she's been. This is the game you've been consistently.
I powered through it in like a month. The whole game, and I almost. I got really close to getting everything, but I know there's some like little secret stuff that I missed in some parts of the map. So now I'm on my Game Plus.
She's playing New Game Plus,
Same character, because I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. And as I was finishing up the game, I was like, I want to play this again, but I like my character and my build, and I don't want to start with it. I was feeling really lame because I was like, I want to play again, but I want to play the same character again. Right.
But
apparently that's a very common feeling because
which is why it's a feature.
That exact feature exists.
Thank you, Broccoli. Appreciate the love.
Thank you, Broccoli. So I'm on my second playthrough. I am loving it just as much the second time.
Oh, so it's been bad news today about Hogwarts Legacy 2. Your thoughts?
What's the bad news?
Should we tell her, chat? Should we tell Sue what we've been going over? I know we're going to run over in time, but should we tell Sue? Some of you lose your lives, but it's a sacrifice I really do make.
Lord Farquaad. LC said tell her. The Paper Dragon said we must. Oh no.
James has been cooking, says Danielle, and anxiety was a bit on edge with James helping digesting all of it. So thank you, James.
Is it with the merger?
Yeah. It's basically if I were to do a Cliff Notes version. The merger got approved yesterday by the DOJ.
Great.
There's some hurdles that still could happen in regards to it. But because of this merger happening, there's quotes from Variety and Deadline in regards to once this merger is approved, Paramount plans on saving $6 billion by massive layoffs.
Of course they do.
Within the merger.
Are they planning to have AI write all of the TV shows and movies also? That sounds like a great idea. That couldn't go wrong.
And so with that in mind, in regards to the layoffs, we also just found out that Paramount also made a new games division. Paramount Games, which was revealed 2 Fridays ago during Summer Games Fest.
Okay, what IPs do they own?
Avatar,
Okay.
Nickelodeon. And so Ninja Turtles, Avatar: The Last Airbender,
okay.
and SpongeBob, to say the least. They revealed the Last Ronin and all those
Now
things.
I'm pumped. I've been waiting for a SpongeBob open world.
But the thing is, with the thought of massive layoffs and the fact that they have their own games division, it now feels like there are developers under the WB Games banner that could see the axe to save on costs, especially developers in even titles that are currently being pitched or in development, i.e. the Hogwarts Legacy MMO. And so I think Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be safe. But
literally the only thing that has made them any money in the past like 4 years.
So if they're smart, I think they should make sure that's good. The thing is, though, I think this merger explains, especially the merger going through 2 weeks after the no-show that happened during that crazy week of Summer Games Fest, State of Play, Xbox Showcase, all those things.
Oh, they probably are. Do you think they're at like a pause?
Yeah. And I think things will be delayed because of that. Because now they can't be called WB Avalanche. It would be Paramount Avalanche. Or just Avalanche by themselves. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Avalanche. You heard it here first.
Avalanche Software.
Avalanche Software.
And so now they have to restructure because they have new people to answer to. Who are they answering to specifically? They're under the umbrella of Paramount Games. Are they getting rid of the games that are being developed, like Hogwarts Legacy MMO, whatever else? Because they said multiple games they'll be working on, not just Hogwarts Legacy, outside of the other studios like a Rocksteady and stuff like that. So, yeah. Avamount Plus.
Avamount Plus.
Avamount Plus.
I was thinking also, like, does Mountalanche work? And I feel like it doesn't. It sounds kind of weird. Like,
yeah. What do you mean my corporate is showing? What do you mean? I don't know. Last Ronin looks good though. Agreed, Broccoli. Agreed. It does.
Barbara, I'm glad you like my sarcasm because it's literally all I have. That's it.
Now the only bad thing about not the only bad thing.
Harley said, explore your bikini bottom for a SpongeBob game.
Yeah. Time check. Thank you. Sorry, Giza. We had to fill Sue in. But one of the other things I'm worried about with Paramount Games specifically, is the decision making. I had showed an article that they are going to prioritize their IPs. A couple of which are the Yellowstone franchises as video games.
What? Yeah. Are we talking about the cowboy shows?
Yes.
the cowboy soap operas?
Yes.
As video games?
As video games.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know.
It's gonna be like Sims?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, are we fighting to keep our farmland from corporate airports?
It's gonna be the Oregon Trail, but in 3 dimensions.
I'm just
morale is low.
I know that the shows are very popular. I just don't think it translates. We had a couple of people who actually watched the show, and they
I've heard good.
Same. I just don't
seem to like it.
I just don't have Paramount Plus.
I'm just not gonna try to watch it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get a subscription to watch
Elsie said you died of dysentery. Danelle said they say sarcasm is truth's ugly sister. Sue, that sounds right.
That's yeah. So
mobile game, probably.
Honestly, that's the best way to do it.
Doesn't Netflix have mobile games for like their shows?
No, they
do. No, they do, because I go on Netflix on my phone and it tries to get me to do mobile games sometimes.
But it's not their games. It's games like random games that you can play on your phone through the Netflix platform.
But I thought it was games, some of them about, like, based on their shows.
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I really don't pay any attention.
But
to it.
again, Netflix sucked at games also. So like, it was a lose-lose for us WB Games fans.
They make so much money off of games. It's crazy. It was successful. That's what everyone needs to remember about it.
They tried to reestablish their gaming franchise.
It was
like
a swing
80,000 times.
and a hit.
Yeah. Breaking Bad was a show too. Would be a questionable game. Yeah, like
some things don't translate.
They don't.
We were even talking about whether Harry Potter would translate to a game like this because it's like a different type of audience.
Yeah.
So it's not everything is for everybody.
Exactly.
Or not everybody is for every type of media. So whatever.
Unless it's like a Red Dead Redemption series, but like how though? Like you had to go way back. It's cowboys in the modern age.
What is it even about?
It's about the Dutton
just
farm.
Like about like
a family. It's a Dutton family that's had their farmland for ages, and you get to see the day in the life of basically how they live and stuff like that. And the intertwining or the mixing of progress while also trying to maintain the old ways, basically, is how I've interpreted based off the clips. That's why I threw in, because I think I saw a scene where a airport person who owns the airport wants to make one on their land, or wants to make like a resort or something on their land. They're like, no.
Do they have anywhere tech billionaires try to force them to sell their land to make like a private
AI
billionaire city with only billionaires in it?
Or AI infrastructures? I don't know. Farming simulator. There you go.
I'm sorry. This like sent me spiraling straight into real world, colliding with what we talk about on our channel.
I did hear about the Red Dead live action, but it's still not like the Duntons trying to maintain their farmland or something. Like Red Dead is like, you can go around as a cowboy and have like fun stuff that happen in different towns and stuff. So
Metatron said they play some of the Netflix games and they are trash.
Yeah, I know. I already know that. You
I
ain't
would
gotta
totally
convince me
play
of that.
trash games. I would do that.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on.
Great.
And
I love it.
So
I'm happy I came in here.
But we tried to cut the sadness by revealing, for those who might not have been aware, the casting of Peeves and for the Harry Potter show and all this other stuff. So yeah.
Cool.
And about to. So suffer with us.
Now we're all in this together, High School Musical style.
Yeah. All in this.
I'm really. These are some like up-to-date references that I'm making today.
Yes.
Harry and the Hendersons.
My
High
wife
School
and I
Musical,
are
Oregon
almost...
Trail.
Oregon.
No one can tell how old I am from these.
Nobody. Travis said, my wife and I are almost done with season 5. I found most characters pretty unlikable and selfish. Yeah.
I can watch some like a wide variety of shows, but there do have to be like characters to root for. Like,
thank goodness I have anime to fall back on. Facts. We're watching through Naruto now with the kiddos, trying to finish all of Naruto before Naruto Shippuden, before they go back to school. So
maybe the game will be like Farmville, but it's yellow.
I don't know. I'm not a pro on what will work in the gaming market. But my job is to read social media posts and try to have a pulse on what's working and not working.
How about this?
And I don't think this works.
How about this?
Okay. Pitch it. Pitch me a Yellowstone game, Sue.
Candy Crush.
Oh. But with cows in forest.
But with whatever that show is about. Horseshoes.
No, but like honestly,
hats,
chickens. I'm telling you though, I think a mobile game would work better. Mobile games are cheap to make.
I think
everybody has a phone.
It's gotta be something like Farmville. Genuinely,
like
it's gotta be.
It has to.
Or it'll be okay.
Minecraft or something.
I played this game where it's like a mix of like puzzle games, but also like you renovate the house or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you get enough stars and you can do some stuff in the house. It's gonna be something like that. Where like there's like drama and there's like dialogue and you have to figure it out.
I said that
Not
earlier.
family friendly.
Todd, I said that earlier. Because I was like, this is
Why
a
are we
mature
even talking
show.
about it?
This is a mature show for like cats our age, by the way. And I was like, this
By
is...
our age, you mean late 20s.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I had said that. So I was like, it's not going to have a broad appeal. But yeah, why is that, like, the word priority popping up just doesn't make sense at all.
Crash Buckler, Harry Potter themed Candy Crush already exists. It's called Puzzles and Spells.
We're talking about a Yellowstone.
We're talking about a Yellowstone game.
And we know about Puzzles and Spells. We featured it every Wizarding Wednesday right after Wizards Unite for about a couple of months. So
Priorities.
It's a priority. It's a priority.
You know what? I want all of us to...
It's a priority.
Here, listen. Here's a motivational spin on this. I want all of us to look at what's happening and be filled with confidence. We can do anything. Look at who's in charge. They made it. They became in charge of something.
I mean,
if they can do it, we can do it. All we're missing is audacity.
And money.
Maybe charisma.
and a family that grew into money.
And generational wealth. But if you've got 2 out of 3, maybe even 1 out of 3, you can do anything.
And a family that has generational wealth, like a lot of these people who are buying so much stuff. Also, Todd, we hope you're doing good. Tell everybody at Avalanche Software we said hi.
But the confidence. Also, hello, Todd. I hope you guys are great. But the confidence, you know what I mean? That's what I think. And nepotism. Any one of those.
And generational wealth. I will maintain
I'm trying to be
that.
motivational. Be filled with confidence. You are competent and knowledgeable. You can do anything.
Bro.
Just go get it.
But what's so crazy with stuff like this, I know we're past time. Thank you, Merlin. And I know we're going off on a rant. But sometimes it just feels like... And, like, I would be the first to call a spade a spade. I was wrong about Merlin. I was wrong about so many stuff.
I wasn't.
I didn't
guess about anything.
I feel me. It was me, not my wife.
Wait, I was wrong about Quidditch.
Not my wife.
I decided to die on the hill of Quidditch. Okay. Anyway.
But I feel like some of these decisions made by these higher ups, just within gaming, I can even branch off to movie making and whatever. I'm like, I just sit back and watch, like, why are they saying or doing or making these type of decisions? Like, do they not have people who follow social media, who follow what people are saying and like habits and trends? Like, it just feels like. And I went on this rant when WB lost the $400 million plus back in 2024 after Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Because everybody and their mom knew it wasn't going to work, which is why they delayed it. And it still didn't work. Like, who thought killing Batman and all these characters was a good idea? Who thought that? Oh, yeah.
It was going to be so edgy.
Yeah. Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought delaying Multiverses again after beta release, which was so popular, delaying it for a long time, losing momentum, and putting it back out was a good idea? Leadership. And everything that happens, especially as a coach now, as a father, as a CEO of XpectoGO, whatever you want to call us, you realize, like, the decisions we make, affects people, affects the product, affects the brand. And I'm just like, who's making these decisions? And it's not just WB, it's not just Paramount. I mean, it can go like everywhere. Name X, government. like we can. I don't even want to touch on that. Like, who's? I know you do. But who's?
I won't.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Todd said, some know nothing. They only have yes men. No one to tell them stuff is dumb.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Sometimes it feels like the people who are at the top are kind of just the voice.
Yeah.
And they are delivered information and they do some checking into it, but they're not experts anymore. They're just the person at the top. So they have to trust their teams, and if their teams are telling them what sounds good,
Yeah.
I mean, they should be able to tell. They should have discernment and enough expertise, but they don't.
But the leadership also, because again, a good leader is going to bring in people to help fill in the void that they might not have.
A good leader should want somebody to tell them stuff they don't want to hear.
Exactly.
That's what a good leader. You want someone to make you mad sometimes with the truth.
But they're not bringing in the right people. They're bringing in the people who are with them from the beginning, and like, hey, he's been my right hand guy when I was working on Napster or something.
He tells great jokes.
and now the guy from Napster. This is just
Napster.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to stop. We need a reference from this decade.
Asha Sharma. Let's talk about Asha Sharma, who's head of Xbox right now, who worked on what's that like Shopify. Who was ahead of running Shopify and the AI stuff like that. What's his name? CEO of Microsoft brought her on to be CEO head of Xbox because of the AI push that Microsoft is making. She has no experience in gaming at all, but she can up the value of a brand because of what she did with Shopify. But the thing is, you got rid of the connections you had with the other developers, publishers, and everything. And so now these cutoffs, she's not connected to the developers right now. She's just looking at it as, we're losing money. How do we not lose money? And there's a human element right now that is lost because of people prioritizing money, which is why WB Games was in the spot in the first place. They prioritized money, and thus the decisions they made wasn't good. David Zaslav prioritized money, so they sold it 5-6 years after buying the company. Discovery. WB being bought by Discovery should never happen. Never. Bought by Discovery, bought by AT&T, Time Warner. That should have never happened. And now bought by Paramount. WB?
Look, everyone knows if your ship is sinking, what you have to do is find another ship that is also sinking.
Yeah.
Join enough of the broken pieces of boat together, and you might come up with one buoyant object. And it works every time.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. That's what they know that we don't.
Hey, Cindy! I was talking about Merlin and everything.
They put a quote on. Britter made fun of me for asking you to do a current reference after I brought up Oregon Trail.
And I said Napster.
Jordan wants a Superman game.
What? Yeah.
Has it been a while since we've had a Superman game?
Superman 64. Superman. No, I'm not joking.
I remember that game.
Yeah,
you
I'm
had
not
to fly
joking.
through like the golden rings.
Yeah, I'm not joking. That was the last Superman game.
No.
And we got Suicide Squad.
I feel the priorities are pretty good there.
I was like, not even a Lego Superman game.
What?
A Superman game would be hard to make. That's what everybody kept saying. A Flash game would be hard to make. Bro, get out of here. Create. Anyway.
Anywho.
James, sound the call for community to put $1 in and start the rebellion. Save the gaming galaxy, bro.
Oh, Todd said, I'm at least personally happy it's not Netflix. Well, that's good.
Me too. From a movie standpoint, from a movie and TV show standpoint, me too. Because they weren't theater friendly at all. Their stuff. Gaming, both Paramount and Netflix were suspect. I'm just being honest. Both were suspect. So, we'll see, man. Like, we'll be paying a close eye to the interwebs and kind of see how this plays out. And try to be hopeful, glass half full. Again, if Paramount is smart, Paramount Games specifically, if they're smart, don't touch Hogwarts Legacy, don't touch Avalanche Software, let them cook. And honestly, I would keep Rocksteady, and TT, the Lego games makers, and whoever else. That's the thing. There's so much freaking talent on the WB Games who I have met personally not just from a developer standpoint, but from a marketing standpoint. Shout out to Alan Johnson, Cammy, who's now like head of marketing over with Bethesda. She came from WB. Let alone Eric Martin, head of marketing over with Avalanche Software. He's been working with WB for a long time. I can keep going. Like, there's 3-4 others I have met personally who have killed it when it comes to marketing, let alone the talent that have the eye of talent, hiring the right people. Like, you have all of that within WB Games. The decisions on the type of games to make, not always theirs, and not always their decision to make in the first place. But talent and recognizing talent, just over the past couple of years, from what I've seen from WB Games, it's there. You just gotta let these guys make the type of games they want. So, anyway, man, I can keep going, but...
Well, I feel like Perez made a great point.
What?
His point was Newt and Friends.
We need that as a show first. I think that's...
It would be a great show.
I think a show would be open to everybody and not on streaming service. We put it on YouTube so everybody can watch it and let that thing build up like Mr. Beast. So then Amazon or whoever want to buy it out, and then we'll post, and then we'll make more money off of it. So all I know right now, my day-to-day is still going, and I pray everything goes smooth. Same.
That's
Same.
great.
That's all we can do right now.
Good night, Becky.
See you, Becky. I know it's late over there. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you guys. I wasn't here last week because we were hanging out. I told him about the Passion Pit concert and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah. So it's good to be back. But that being said, do you mind getting the chocolate frogs out the freezer?
Yeah.
We'll do chocolate frogs, and we will get out of here. Hopefully we got more good news next week. I want to try and do a live stream Friday, maybe just me playing some games and stuff. And I will be announcing, I'm a week late, but I will be announcing our 6-hour stream that we that we earned, or you guys earned, thanks to the $1,500 that we raised for Stack Up to combat mental health amongst veterans, active duty, and retired. And so thank you guys. That will be coming next Saturday. I'll make sure to post a thing, but we will be doing a 6-hour stream next Saturday. And then I'll owe you guys a 12-hour stream. I got to do it in sometime in July, because once August hits, I'm done. Like, it's football.
By next Saturday, do you mean the Saturday that is the soonest from now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not this upcoming Saturday. The following Saturday.
So you don't mean this Saturday?
No, I do not mean this Saturday. The next Saturday, because this weekend is Father's I gotta get a gift for my dad. Father's Day. So yeah. Wait, you gotta get stuff for me too.
It'll be fine.
And happy early Father's Day to all the pops, all the Arthur Weasleys in the chat, and those watching currently. So yeah. This week,
Todd needs to add you as a Forza friend.
Yes. Loving Forza. Yeah. Just DM me on Discord, Todd. Just DM me on Discord. Is that following weekend, July 4th weekend?
I think.
No, it's the 24th. So it'll be the week before July 4th. Yes, Merlin. It'll be the week before July 4th weekend.
What is happening? I don't know what day it is. You know what I mean?
I know. I was
like,
how is it almost the end of June already? Like, I feel like summer just started.
I agree. I also feel like that's an old person thing to say. I can't believe it's gonna be winter before we know.
I mean, we're youngins. We're listening to what other people say. Older people say.
Yeah, the old heads.
we're listening to the old heads.
Yeah.
So she already got you gifts. Why is our on it like that?
Yeah, I'm super on it.
Yep.
I'm great at planning.
All right, let's do the chocolate frog drop, and then we'll see you guys on the other side. Get your chocolate frogs, emotes, and guesses ready. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. All right. We're already getting guesses. I got Dumbledore from LC. I got Ron and Hermione from Micah. Shouldn't expect any news anytime soon. Yeah, that's what I'm got. I got another Ron and Hermione from Perez. My guess is Godric and Birdie, says David. All right. James, are you a fan of the Zelda series and are you excited for the Zelda movie? Jordan, yes and yes. Yes and yes. I'm trying to get a Switch 2 so I can play Zelda Ocarina of Time remake by the end of the year.
You are?
Yeah.
No.
I would love to stream that. Sue used to watch me play hours of that when we were in the early years of marriage.
I tried to play it myself, but I couldn't. It was too open for me. Yeah. I never knew what I was supposed to be doing. It was very cryptic. I could not figure out the next task.
Evil Poppy and Merlin, get out of here, Galactic Dragon. Don't bring that energy. Thanks,
it was
James
fun to watch him play, though. Thanks,
James and Sue, for the Father's Day and birthday wishes. You guys are greatly appreciated. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Same.
Thanks,
appreciate
Broccoli.
Yeah, my saying used to be, if something was tough, man, that thing is so water level.
So water temple.
Water temple. Yeah, that thing is so water temple. I say, because I want to be hopeful, which hasn't been the case this stream. I say Merlin and Helga Hufflepuff. Let's go.
I say Amelia and the ginger stud.
Amelia forever. Rita! Always lurking, always holding it down. Co-signer herself. If you guys didn't know, she is in, if you look up the word cosign, right?
In an old wooden dictionary.
But it's only found in an old wooden dictionary. You will literally see a picture of Rita.
She's famous.
Yeah, she's famous. Yeah. Yeah. And they try to be authentic, so. Wait, I think this is my first time doing the chocolate frogs with the new camera too. So we're going to be able to
it will actually
focus. Yeah, it will actually focus on it. So let's do it. A Shri, a 2. What?
That looks like Gryffindor to me.
It is Godric Gryffindor.
Gryffindor and Birdie. Okay.
And, wait, somebody said that exact thing,
no.
I think. I think somebody said that exact thing.
No.
Wait, let me cover my face. Cover your face. There we go. There's Godric. Is this our first Godric of the new cards?
David guessed Godric, Gryffindor, and Birdie.
I thought, yo, David, go play the lottery because he literally got both of them correct. Potterhead Mando.
Unbelievable. That's so
Potterhead
rare.
Mando.
We have done these streams for years, and it's so rare for someone to guess both right.
Yeah.
Gryffindor and Jack Black, accurate. David, you got them both right.
Yeah, David, go play.
And Rita said she couldn't help it that I'm right all the time. Wait, let me quote her exactly. I can't help it. Sue is correct all the time. She's right about that. It's not her fault. If you need to be mad at someone, be mad at me for always being right.
Why is that coming off as me being mad? I'm just stating fact that she's in the old wooden dictionary.
Because I'm trying to start something.
I know. I didn't know Birdie was an option. Yeah, Elsie. Yeah. Yes. I called the founders and Godric showed
Hi,
up.
Yoko.
What's up, Yoko? So late. Yeah, we're about to wrap up. But feel free watching on Replay Squad. Jay just nod. They'll say, yeah. You see, I acknowledge the, hey, I'm not mad at all. Like, I acknowledge that part. Not Sue being always right. You don't say anything. I know what trap with I know what a trap looks like. General Akbar. It's a trap.
A trap?
It's a trap.
What?
Yeah. We've been married, celebrated 15 years 2 weeks ago.
Sometimes things get a little too quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You right.
It's called malicious agreeableness.
James made a wise choice in life partner is so good on him.
Moonlily, thank you so much.
Wow.
Moonlily said, I'm the holder of all knowledge, 100 out of 10. Thanks so much, Moonlily. It's just nice to be acknowledged.
James was stun locked. Don't do the acknowledgement thing. Don't do that.
Toxic affirmation. Yes, Tim. Yes. Yes.
I remember
Micah, thank you for the 10 out of 10 on my pirouettes.
I
did my best.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, James. That's all I can say to myself. Welcome back. Oh man. But either way, man, no matter what happens or is currently happening within the Wizarding world, you will always have a place here at XpectoGO that will provide Lumos and, of course, happy memories, thus our Patronus logo. So that's what we try to do. And that's what you guys kind of give us every Wednesday when we hang out. Some fun little nuggets and memories and stuff, especially over the past, 6 years now celebrating? Not 6 years. No, 6 years. Celebrating Wizarding Wednesdays from 2020 during the pandemic to now. A lot has changed, but a lot has stayed the same. And we're grateful for you guys. New and OGs. We love you guys. We thank you. Spread Lumos, especially nowadays. You never know who needs it. Go enjoy the World Cup also. We had amazing finals, NBA finals with the Knicks winning. Shout out to all my New Yorkers. Lauren represented. But go enjoy the World Cup. Cool to see the world come together, seeing the cultures collide in celebration of their nationalities and teams, like a mini Olympics, but bigger, honestly. But either way, man, there's so much to look forward to. There's so much going on that is good. And so just find that. Grab it. Hold it. Don't let it go.
Hold it tight.
Just like I'm doing here. See? You see how I did that? You see? See how I'm being smart? Yeah, you see how she loves me?
How dare you?
Holding on to the good things, the positive things.
Sometimes it backfires.
Yeah, Gryffindor!
You trigger my fight response.
Right? Letting all the World Cup energy, right? It's been so clutch. But I'm going to get out of here before I say anything else. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday or Thursday, wherever you are in the world. Might see you live Friday, and we'll go from there. But until then, see you in the next one. Peace.
Ryan Little. Ryan Little.
Japan.